So, Prof, you just came in. I just said that I was a bit nervous to speak in front of you. You was my supervisor for my master's program. He reminded me that I have not gotten my degree yet. So, I finished all the courses, but I failed his final paper, so he has not passed me yet. So that was more than 10 years ago. He reminded me to go and take back the degree. So anyway, the theme that was given to me is about what is the challenge for the next 10 years, Malaysian politics. So I said that the challenge for the next 10 years is that how do we ensure that the government can function well in the next 4 years. Because if we cannot do well in the next 4 years, then we are not looking at a good 10 years, in the next 10 years. The next 4 years are very crucial because we have another 4 years to go for this current term of government. And by 2025, we will have a series of state elections starting from Sabah, Melaka, Johor, Sarawak, and then finally the federal election in 2027. So the biggest challenge right now for us is to ensure that this government not only stable, but can function well. This is, I would say, the single biggest challenge for us right now. In terms of stability of the government, I would say right now is that we have entered a more stable stage of the government. When we formed the government in late November last year, of course there are a lot of uncertainties, and the biggest challenge then was, number one, what will be the direction of UMNO. I mentioned early this year in Singapore when I was invited to speak at the Regional Outlook Forum. I said for the year 2023, Malaysian politics will have two biggest challenges. The first challenge will be UMNO election. The second challenge will be the 6 states elections. The UMNO elections will determine what will be the direction, whether or not the UMNO leadership will continue to stay with the unity government or they will take another route. But of course, UMNO election come and gone. They have formalized their leadership, and this current leadership, of course, is making a very firm decision and firm position that they will stay with the unity government. So that one particular challenge have some sort of certainty that we know that UMNO will not change path, will not change course in the next few years, and they will stay with the unity government. Second challenge was the state election. So the state election was very intense. We know that if we were to lose Selangor during the state election, then the whole political scenario will be very different. And we were faced with a very, very strong challenge to even change the federal government. But luckily, we managed to defend Selangor, defend Penang and the Negeri Sembilan, with the result of a status quo, 3 versus 3. That has helped us in terms of stabilizing the government. And of course, the victory in Pulai by election also helped in terms of stabilizing the federal government.